Hey, everybody, welcome back to Rewind Gen X podcast with Matt and Allie. I'm Matt.
And I'm Allie.
And today we're very excited that we're going to do one of our favorite movies. And I just want to add something real quick. So,
Sure.
if you've been watching this, first off, thank you. That's
Yeah.
awesome. We appreciate the support. And you might be going like, gosh, they sure do give a lot of really good grades on all of their That's going to happen because we're just going to do the movies that we're most excited about in the beginning.
That's true.
And so they're going to kind of run a little on the positive side. Don't worry, if we do this long enough, we will get to some movies that we're not so jazzed about and maybe get lower grades. But in the beginning, yeah, we're going to get some higher grades on the movies because we're doing the movies we like and love.
We know we like.
Yeah. So, and we hope you do too. Yeah. So today's movie is Billy Madison.
Suntan lotion is good for me.
He was born into privilege.
Oh, really, fool? Really?
And stood to inherit a fortune. But for 27-year-old Billy Madison, there's just one problem.
How could I hand over my company to someone who couldn't even get through school?
That's nice.
Billy is not an idiot.
Give me one more chance. I'll prove I can take over. First grade through 12th grade, all over again. And then I get to take over Madison Hotels.
You're on.
I want you all to meet Billy.
We love this movie. We love Adam Sandler.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of his debut movies.
It is. It's not his first movie. He co-starred in a few movies before this.
Yeah.
He actually did kind of star in one movie. It was like a super, super low budget movie that we'll get to during the casting couch. But yeah, this is his first real starring role, and it's a good one.
It's great. We love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he really is great in this. It's one of the fun facts. This is so true to himself, like as a person. This character is so similar to Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
And we really love it. We think it's so well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you grade?
I gave it an A. I think there's not a lot of things wrong with this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much to say.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm with you. I give it an A also.
Yeah.
Straight A. Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think it's like a perfect movie. It's not a cinematic masterpiece, which is why it's not like an A+, but it's an A. It's so good.
Ditto. It is so good. And I wanted to before we get to the casting couch, there's a couple of great TV shows in the turn of the century in like 99 and 2000 by Judd Apatow. One was called Freaks and Geeks, and the other one didn't last. It didn't even make it the full season, and it was canceled. And then they tried again with another show called Undeclared, also a Judd Apatow show. Seth Rogen is in both of them, but that one also didn't make it a full season. But in Undeclared, Judd Apatow's buddy, Adam Sandler, they were roommates when they were younger and starting out. He makes a cameo in Undeclared, playing himself. He goes on to the college campus. The show takes place like in the dorms.
Okay.
And so he's hanging out. He does a show at the college, and he's playing a fictionalized version of himself, hanging out with a bunch of the college students, right?
Okay.
And so they're all like just kissing his butt, of course, because like there's a celebrity hanging out with him in their dorms, and it's Adam Sandler, right? So one of the kids says to him, and I'll never forget this because Adam Sandler clearly had to approve this whole scene, right? He's doing this fully well knowing how it makes him look. But the kid says to him, yeah, I'm a really big fan. And Adam's like, oh, thanks. He goes, yeah, especially Billy Madison. He's like, oh, well, thanks a lot. He goes, yeah, man, that was really punk rock. He's like, oh, well, thanks. He goes, yeah, I haven't really liked much anything else since then, though. And so now I disagree that as far as not liking anything else since then. I think he's done a lot of great work. But the kid kind of has a point. I think Billy Madison and to a degree Happy Gilmore were very punk rock.
Yeah, I think the actual style of movies is different. These are definitely more out there, trying things.
Way out there, trying brand new things. Exactly.
Yeah, his other movies are a bit safer, comedy-wise.
Yes,
but
they are.
They work. These movies were successful. They were funny. They worked.
And nobody had done anything like Billy Madison before. And I know a lot of people don't like it because it's kind of like that idiot man-child thing going on, which I get, but I want to say this. So there's two kinds of the idiot man-child movies, right? So a lot of people like the movie Step Brother, right? They think it's so funny.
Oh yeah.
And yes, there's a lot of funny parts to it. But what I personally don't care for about Step Brothers is there's not much of an arc. Okay, they're idiots in the beginning of the movie, and at the end of the movie, they're still idiots living with their parents. They haven't done anything or progressed in any way, shape, or form. There's no arc at all.
That's
The only arc is that they now get along with each other. That's the arc, and like, there's no growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and with that's not the case with Billy Madison.
Right, that's I think what I love so much about the movie is that, like,
Yeah.
sure, he's like funny and stupid, but he's actually like emotionally mature. He has like a heart. He's like
Yeah.
not even like fully intellectually dumb. He actually like passed high school, I guess, you know.
Yeah, and like I said, he's not like a complete intellectual now at the end of the movie, but
Yeah,
he's
but-
definitely grown as a human being.
Yeah.
And so yes, I do like that there is a redemption arc in this movie, and so that's the difference for me, at least.
Okay.
But
yeah.
again, like I said, this movie is punk rock. He's trying stuff out that nobody's ever done before.
Yeah.
It's pure Adam Sandler, and it's the kind of stuff that made him popular enough to make this movie, because a lot of people don't know he was now a lot of people do know he was on SNL, and he was kind of they called them like the bad boys of SNL. It was like him and Chris Rock and Rob Schneider and David Spade
Right.
and Chris Farley, and they're just like breaking new ground, doing new things, and people liked it. And but on top of that, Adam had put out a couple of comedy albums that I remember I used to listen to as a kid in high school, and they're very dirty and they're very raunchy, but they're also very funny. And again, he was just trying new things, and nobody had done stuff like that since Cheech and Chong, like back in the 70s. So like, he was really throwing it out there and just really just making an impact on the youth culture at the time, and just by being himself, just by being his weird, strange, funny self, and it paid off.
Honestly, he's so big now. I think it really was. He was so successful, and because of how much he tried the different things, he really put himself out there, put a lot of effort into his work and stuff. And he's so big now. He has his own movie production company, and I mean,
he's by far the most successful of all the SNL alum. You might not be your favorite alum, but he's probably the most successful, at least financially. He's a pretty smart guy. You know, he has his own production company. Named partly after this movie, you know, Happy Madison Productions. And so, kudos to you, Adam Sandler. You want to get into the casting couch?
Yeah, we should do casting couch. Yeah. So this movie does have a pretty, not a big cast, but it has a lot of known actors in it, and a lot of Adam Sandler's friends, which he does a lot. There's people from SNL, like Chris Farley's in this, and he plays his friends in the movie. I forget his name, but
what's that?
One of his who plays his friends in this one?
Okay, so you have Norm Macdonald.
Yeah,
and he was that's definitely one of his buddies from SNL. I don't know the name offhand of the other guy that plays his friend, but he has Steve Buscemi, who I guess this is like the first movie they did together, but Buscemi wanted to be in like almost every one of his movies since then. So Adam Sandler will of course start with him and his filmography. As I had mentioned before, he was in a movie called Going Overboard in 1989. He plays Shecky, and it's a super low budget movie. I remember renting it with one of my buddies after we really got into Adam, and it was a pretty terrible movie, really, but it is what it is. But he had some co-starring roles in Shakes the Clown, Coneheads, Airheads, Mixed Nuts, and then boom, he does Billy Madison, and that's it. That's a turning point. That's a big hit. Happy Gilmore, another big hit, and then he's off to the races. He did a movie with Damon Wayans called Bulletproof. Didn't get great reviews, but I liked it one at the time, at least. I thought it was funny. I like both those guys. The Wedding Singer, big hit. That's his first of many movies with Drew Barrymore. They worked great together.
They work a lot of movies together. Yeah, I like a lot of their movies. Yeah,
and then he starts producing his own movies after Happy Gilmore, and so he produces.
I love The Waterboy, Big Daddy. What else is on there?
Little Nicky. Not as great.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
I love Mr. Deeds. That one's a little bit later. That's
very
so
funny.
Good.
And then he's in one he didn't produce called Punch Drunk Love, but it's an excellent movie. It's his first dramatic role.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he's so good in it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And
I haven't seen 8 Crazy Nights, but I've heard it's okay.
I have it on DVD. I think I only watched it. Well, I didn't see it in the theaters. I saw it on the DVD that I bought used. And I used to collect DVDs, mostly used back in the day.
Yeah.
That's not even like a third of them.
No, there's all the rest are in storage.
And so, yeah, it's okay. Not great.
No.
It's not terrible, but, it's...
Anger Management is really good.
So good. Yeah. So good. Anger Management, really
50
funny.
50 First Dates is
beautiful. It's actually just a really beautiful movie.
Yeah, I mean, the actual concept is really good, but it's funny, too. It's
very funny and just very heartwarming, too. And that's his second movie with Drew. Spanglish, not a... again, he didn't produce that one, but... I
heard it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's one of his serious roles. The Longest Yard, which is a remake of an old Burt Reynolds movie. He produced that. He didn't star in that. Let's see. I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. I only watched it once. I wasn't terribly impressed. Not all of them are hits,
Yeah.
You Don't Mess with the Zohan. A lot of people like that. I wasn't that impressed with that one either.
Grown Ups is so good, though. I love that one. Me and my friends
critics hated it, but definitely...
Really?
They did, but everybody else loved it. So
Just Go With It is also good. You're a hater, but I like it.
Yeah, I didn't like Just Go With It.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, but I did like Grown Ups, and I even like Grown Ups too. And again, they're not Academy Award theater, but they're fun.
Yeah, they're fun.
And
what I didn't like is Pixels. I don't know. That's probably really recent.
I didn't watch Pixels. I didn't watch Jack and Jill. And I just didn't want to be disappointed. They got pretty bad reviews, and I just wasn't interested in being disappointed. So I just chose to elect not to watch those movies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So he did all the Hotel Transylvania movies. He plays Count.
He's so good in that. I think he's so funny. He's so perfect with the voice. So good. Yeah.
He did a lot of Netflix movies. He made a lot of money with his deals with Netflix.
He did Murder Mysteries. Those are
good.
Yeah.
I like those.
I really like those.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the third one.
Honestly. They're making a third one?
There should be. I don't see why not. He already made 2 of them.
The first and second were really good.
And they both very successful.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston is another
co-star a lot.
Yeah. They work well together.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's just still banging out those Hotel Transylvania movies.
Hubie Halloween was pretty good.
That was cute.
It wasn't his best.
No.
But what's her name from Happy Gilmore was in it.
She's back.
The love interest. Yeah.
Yep.
Which I thought was very nice.
Yeah, and then...
and I'm sure you didn't see it, but I saw it. You were still not invited to my bat mitzvah. It was okay. I think I don't know. I might have been a little old to watch it. Probably geared for younger girls, but it was okay. It was fine. It wasn't bad.
I liked it.
You watched it?
I watched it with your mom like a week and a half ago when we were in Mexico.
Really?
Yeah. We were in the hotel room and searching around for something to watch. That's what we chose. I chose it, actually.
It was okay.
It was cute. I liked it. It was great. His daughters were excellent.
No, I love his daughters. I think it was okay.
And he was excellent in it. It was it was a really cute movie. I liked it a lot. I thought it was definitely one of his better ones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I really liked it a lot. And then, of course, we got Happy Gilmore 2.
Which we haven't seen.
Which we need to watch together, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So there you go, folks. That's Adam Sandler, the man, Adam Sandler.
The man, the myth, the legend.
That's right. And then we got the villain of the movie.
So good.
Yeah, Bradley Whitford.
The antagonist.
The antagonist, indeed. So he was in, oh my gosh, that's right. Oh, yeah. He was the jerk boyfriend in Adventures in Babysitting.
I love that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I made my dad take me to that movie in the theaters when I was like your age. I think, pretty sure. Let's see. I think I was 15. Let's see if my memory serves me correctly. 87. I would have been, 4. I turned 14 at the end of the year, so I was actually 13. So I was a little younger than you, but I had such a crush on Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
Oh my God! After Karate Kid, are you kidding me? loved her. So when she came out with her own movie, Adventures in Babysitting, I was there for that, and I made my dad take me to see it. It was a great movie. It's very
such a
funny.
good movie. They actually made a remake of it
Did
a couple years ago. It was okay. It was not bad, but the original's definitely way better.
Okay, all right. So he's in Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise. I only saw that like once when it came out back in the day. I don't remember him in that. Presumed Innocent. I didn't know he was in that. He's uncredited, and he's barely in Young Guns 2. I did see that a long time ago. I always liked it, but I don't remember him in it. Awakenings. All right, he's one of the doctors in Awakenings. It's a nice Robin Williams movie with Robert De Niro. Scent of a Woman. Okay, I don't remember him in any of these, but I've seen all of these. So,
but he usually plays like antagonists, like bad people, doesn't he? That's like
he does. He was in Philadelphia, which I've never seen. He was in The Client, which I think I did see once, and then Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Let's see. Since then, he was in Masterminds. He was in Red Corner, The Muse, Bicentennial Man. He's just a working actor. He's in a lot of stuff. The Cabin in the Woods.
I don't know any of these movies you're naming. They're probably not that famous or big because I've never heard of them.
Yeah, and then it looks like he's doing a lot of TV after that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Okay, that's a big one. That's a big Hollywood movie. So he's still working.
Yeah. Right. He was in Tick Tick Boom.
Okay.
That's a musical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Oh, he plays Stephen Sondheim. That's very cool.
I am unfamiliar with that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. He's like the biggest like composer in like musical theater. Like Sondheim is like that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we have Principal Anderson, played by Josh Mostel. I'm not sure if I said that name correctly or not. And he is in a lot of stuff.
Never heard of.
Jesus Christ Superstar is the one thing on here that I know of.
Sophie's Choice. I've never seen it. I've heard of it. I've heard it's really good.
Ditto. Yeah, that is. Was that Meryl Streep? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I think so.
I never ever want to see that movie ever.
It's about like kidnapping, no? And she has to decide.
She has to decide which one of her children to have murdered or something like that.
That's terrible.
That's why I never want to see that movie ever. Ever. Yeah, you can. We've discussed. I don't dig those movies.
No, he's
not
a drama kind of guy.
No drama for me.
But,
Wall Street. Okay, he was in Wall Street. All right.
That's like
he was in The Money Pit with Shelley Long and Tom Hanks. Radio Days, City Slickers. Okay, he's in City Slickers. Naked Tango, The Chase. Oh, was one of the police officers in The Chase. It wasn't a bad movie. Charlie Sheen. City Slickers 2. He's in that movie. Oh, sorry. So he's okay. So the Billy Madison, of course. The Basketball Diaries. Okay.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a little. I'm surprised I liked it because it's a drama, but some very good performances from Mark Wahlberg and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, they're in it?
Yeah, they're both in it. I don't think they were in anything else together besides The Departed many years later. So he was in Great Expectations. He was in Rounders, The Out of Towners, Big Daddy. All right, I guess.
Oh, he was?
He was in Big Daddy.
I love that.
Knock Around
I just
Guys.
watched that movie a couple days ago.
All right, The Congressman, and just recently he was in something called Bad Shabbos.
That was his most recent thing after
2024.
A long time.
Yeah, he looks like he didn't work for many years. 2001,
2001, 2009, 2016, 2024.
Yeah. Interesting. Bridget Wilson.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you'll see a big gap on her resume as well because she just hasn't been doing anything.
Okay.
She married a famous tennis player. And
she didn't need to work anymore?
No, I guess not. Let's see, maybe they had kids or something. Let's see, yeah, 2 children. But yeah, she was in. She exploded on the scene in '93 with Last Action Hero. She played Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter in that.
Oh, okay.
She was in Higher Learning. That was a like a college age movie. She was in Mortal Kombat.
I've heard of that
the
movie.
Same year as Billy Madison.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, she played, I think, Sonya Blade or something. Let me take a look real quick. Let's see, Sonya Blade. Yeah. And it's funny because I'm not sure if they mentioned it into the fun facts, but there's a scene in Billy Madison.
About
the kid says Mortal Kombat's his favorite video game, and he says, Mortal Kombat's good, but my favorite video game is Donkey Kong.
Yeah, no, Donkey Kong sucks.
You know what? You suck. Sorry.
So good.
Okay, so good. Yeah. We might be doing that a few times.
Quote it like all the time in our house. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? What I sent you from work like a month ago.
Oh, I'll stitch it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is how much we quote this movie. I actually was bored on a Saturday morning in the ER, and it was slow, and I came across this little blue duck. It looks like one of the blue ducks people put on their Jeeps on their dash.
Yeah.
And it was just sitting there on the counter in the ER for some reason. And I immediately, the light bulb went off, and I was like, oh, blue duck.
Yeah.
And I sent her a quick little 10-second video, but yeah.
It's really funny.
She'll
you can watch it, yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen a blue duck before. To be honest with you, I wanted to see what a blue duck looked like. That's quacktastic.
So, anyway, we have Nixon. She did Unhook the Stars, Nevada. Never saw any of those. The Real Blonde. I Know What You Did Last Summer. That was a big one. I just
watched the remake of that. I wanted to watch the original one.
How did you like the remake?
I thought it was really good. Yeah, I don't have anything to compare it to because I didn't watch the first one.
Yeah.
But it was really good. I like slasher movies.
I know you do. You don't get that from me. I'm not a big fan. I mean, I watched a few, I did see the original. I don't think I saw the sequel to it, but I did see the original. But I'm just not a big fan of the slasher movies. They don't scare me per se. I just don't do it.
I would much rather like a slasher movie than a psychological or a ghost type horror.
Yeah, ghost movies scare me a lot more.
I don't like being scared by ghost movies. Yeah.
So
what else?
She was in House on Haunted Hill.
Oh, okay.
She was a little bit of a scream queen, looks like, doing some scary movies.
Yeah.
The Wedding Planner. She was in.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
All right. Just Visiting, By the Cow, Extreme Op, Shop Girl, which I do remember her. I remember her in that movie. Steve Martin and Claire Danes. Good movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
And then she did something called Phantom Punch in 2008, and boom, that's it. That's it.
Wow.
She stopped working. Yeah. So like I said, she doesn't need to work.
Yeah.
She.
It's like Posh Spice.
Yeah. Yeah. Pete Sampras. Yep.
That's the tennis player.
That's him right there.
Well, good for her.
Good for her indeed. But she was great while she lasted. In the movies. I'm sure she would still be working if she wanted to.
Yeah.
I doubt that this was anything but her choice. So good for you. Good on you. We have the great and unfortunately late Norm Macdonald. Yeah, he was really funny. I really liked his stand-up comedy. He had a very weird sense of humor, but if you got it, you got it, And I liked most things that he did, either on TV or in movies or stand-up.
Was this his first movie?
No. Yes.
It was
his first movie. Yes, it's his debut. Then he was a news reporter in The People vs. Larry Flint. He was in his own movie called Dirty Work, which wasn't a big hit, but I'm pretty sure Sandler produced it. And he was in the voice of the Dr. Dolittle movies. He was Lucky. I think it was a dog.
Mm-hmm. I never saw it.
Yeah, so he was on he played Michael Richards in the Man on the Moon movie.
All right.
He was in Screwed. He was in the cameo in The Animal, more Dr. Dolittle movies. He was in, he did a lot of voices for the cartoon movies, The Farce of the Penguins, and more Dr. Dolittle voice.
That's what he was good at.
Yeah, he did a bunch of movies where he plays the voice of people. And he was in Grown Ups.
Oh, was he?
He was. Cameo. Cameo in Jack and Jill. He's in a lot of Adam's movies. They're buddies.
Yeah.
They were buddies. And but yeah, he did just a lot of cameos and voice work. He didn't do a lot after that. But
when did he pass?
Just a few years ago.
Yeah, his last work was in 2021.
Yeah, so let's see.
Couldn't have been too long ago.
I'll tell you in a second. 2021.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah, he was sick and didn't tell anybody about it.
Oh, like I don't know his name. Black Panther.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, another one who was sick and didn't let on. Yeah, didn't want people to know. All right. Then we have Darren McGavin. He played the dad, Brian Madison.
Oh, he was
yeah. So that's him when he was younger.
Very handsome. Yeah.
Definitely not a bad looking dude. Let's see. So I think we're gonna gloss over most of this stuff because he starts in the 40s. If I see something that I recognize, I will say it. But most of this stuff, no.
50s, 40s. Yeah, nobody's gonna know this stuff.
Not unless it's like a super famous movie.
He must have been really old.
All right, Airport 77. That's somewhat recognizable.
Okay.
Oh, he was in The Natural? Oh, that's a great movie.
Never heard of it.
It's a Robert Redford baseball movie. Turk 182, I know that. He was in Raw Deal with Schwarzenegger. He was in Dead Heat. He was
Captain America.
The 1990 Captain America that nobody saw or ever should see.
What is... I've never heard of it.
It's a very, very, very low budget Captain America movie that never got released, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
then Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. That's pretty much it. Yeah, Small Time or Pros and Cons, and that's it. That's it. No, so he didn't do a lot after that. He was already pretty old though, but he's great in this, right?
No, he was really good.
Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah.
So then we have Larry Hankin as Carl.
Carl was good. He was not a big character, but he did it well. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. He had a small role in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He was in Home Alone. He was one of the cops.
The police.
Yep. He was.
Was he in the?
He was in Friends. He was in Breaking Bad. El Camino. He didn't. He was in a lot of little things. He didn't do a ton. He was in The Jerk. He was uncredited as the circus hand in The Jerk.
Got it.
He was in Annie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, the 80s version.
Right.
The Sting 2, The Sure Thing. Oh, he's a trucker in The Sure Thing. That's a good flick. I like that one a lot. That's a John Cusack movie we definitely have to do one day.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Never seen it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
We'll watch it.
Armed and Dangerous, Amazon Women on the Moon. As I mentioned, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He was in She's Having a Baby. Those are both John Hughes movies, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. There's no teenagers in it, but yeah, they're good movies. Home Alone, another John Hughes movie.
Pretty Woman.
We
are definitely doing that one. Yeah, we'll review it.
Do
you not want to? I love that movie. We'll definitely review it.
Well, I think the great grades are going to drop on that one, but sure.
I'll give it a good grade.
Sure.
Mom's gonna give it a good grade. We'll have my mom guest star.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
She'll come.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be 2-1 on that one. That's for sure. But all right. So he was in Pain and Gain. Pastor Randy in Pain and Gain. That wasn't a terrible movie. El Camino, Breaking Bad film. Yeah, that's about it. He's good old Crazy Carl, as Billy calls him in the movie.
Yeah.
So we liked him.
Anybody else really in the cast?
Just Juanita.
Oh, she was fun.
Teresa Merritt.
I don't know anything else that she was really in. She wasn't young in this movie. So
no, she died very shortly after this movie. Actually,
that's so sad.
I want to say skin cancer. Let me just double check. Filmography. Yeah, after this, she did one other movie called Home Fries.
Okay.
That was her final film role.
Yeah.
She was in a lot of TV. She was on The Cosby Show, Law and Order, Love Boat. Everyone's always on the Love Boat.
What is that? I've heard of that show before. I have no idea what it is.
Basically, the premise of the Love Boat was it's a cruise ship, and every week, so you have the main cast, which is the staff of the ship, the captain, the porter, the Julie. She's like the entertainment lady.
Okay.
And then I think she is, or maybe that's somebody else. Anyway, it's the crew, and then every week there's a bunch of celebrity guest stars who are the guests on the cruise ship.
Got it.
And there's some are
they trying to find love?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And then you have Isaac the bartender.
But is it real or
no?
Oh
no,
it's not like reality TV.
No, reality TV does not exist back then.
Oh, I thought it was like a Love Island kind of show.
Yeah, no, it was like the celebrity of the week, was like usually somebody like kind of famous, usually TV stars or whatever, and they go on the Love Boat. Charo was on there a lot. She was like a Latin American singer dancer. She had large breasts and she used to go coochie coochie coochie.
Okay.
Charo, yes, she was on the Love Boat a lot. She was a regular.
Well,
anyway,
now we can get into our. Did we give our grades already?
We did give our grades. We had 2 A's on there.
Yeah.
Maybe just double check. Is anybody else we want to say? Oh, Chris Farley. We got to do Chris Farley. Steve Buscemi and Chris Farley. We gotta get them.
Okay. Yeah.
All right?
Let's get them out of the way.
They have great cameos in this, and their cameos they're so good. They make the movie. Steve Buscemi, what a career!
Yeah.
I mean, he's got so many amazing roles. We won't take up too much time, but he is
a lot of Adam Sandler stuff.
Yeah, Living in Oblivion, Desperado, Con Air, Armageddon, Ghost World, Spy Kids 2, Big Fish, The Death of Stalin. He was in the Coen Brothers movies, Fargo, and The Big Lebowski.
Oh.
And of course, with Adam Sandler, he's done Airheads, Billy Madison, The Wedding Singer, Mr. Deeds, Grown Ups, Hoovie Halloween. He has voice acting credits for the Monsters, Inc. films, the Hotel Transylvania film series, and the Boss Baby films. He was the star of his own HBO series, Broadway Boardwalk Empire. He was on The Sopranos for a season. He was on 30 Rock. I mean, he's got such a storied career, and he's very funny in this. And then Chris Farley, the late great Chris Farley, he passed away way too soon. Another tragic.
Drugs, right?
Yeah, drugs and just way overweight. I think he had a heart attack. But yeah, he was just another John Belushi rather, where, just poor health and so funny. But yeah, he did Wayne's World as a security guard, Coneheads, Wayne's World 2. He was in Airheads, Billy Madison, Tommy Boy. He's great in that. That's his first starring role with David Spade.
Yeah.
And then they did another movie together called Black Sheep. He did Beverly Hills Ninja, which wasn't a great film. And then he was in something called Almost Heroes, which came out after he died. And Dirty Work. He was in a brief cameo for that. And that's it, man. He died in 97 or 98.
Wow. So sad.
So sad, but he's so good in this.
Yeah, he's really funny.
Yeah, as the bus driver.
He's so good on SNL too.
He is.
So good.
He basically in this, he totally reminds me of his SNL character, Matt Foley.
Oh.
Live in a van down by the river.
Yeah.
That's who he reminds me of in this movie. It's very funny. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
With his face turning bright red.
Yeah. Well, we should get into the movie.
Yeah, let's definitely get into it. Okay. So the movie opens. Billy Madison is an immature, spoiled heir to Madison hotels.
Yeah.
Billy and his friends hang out at poolside all day, getting drunk, and it's only motivated by Nudie Magazine Day, which is when he's driving to the golf course, going to the mailbox.
Right.
He almost hits the butler.
Yeah.
What's he say? Ooh, you're a quick one. Sorry. He chases after an imaginary penguin, which this is one of the things I didn't like about the movie. The imaginary penguin thing.
I don't know why he only sees him when he's drunk or whatever.
Yeah, because you don't hallucinate on alcohol.
Yeah.
And they don't imply that he's doing anything other than drinking. So, nobody hallucinates on booze. So that was a little kind of dumb to me that he keeps seeing a penguin every time he's drunk. But whatever, it's a silly movie.
It's not really.
Yeah.
Even though it's silly, but it's not it's unrealistic.
Yeah, it is.
Not that I would know. I don't drink, but.
Thank God. But anyway, he passes out in front of his dad's business associates and
embarrasses him.
Then he goes. If he gets ready for dinner, he goes to take his bath, which is a very memorable scene.
Yeah, we love this scene so much.
Should we do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Shampoo is better because I go on first and clean the hair.
No way. Conditioner is better because I make the hair silky and smooth.
Oh, really?
Really, fool.
Stop looking at me, Swan. All right. Sorry, guys. We had to do that for you.
We love that movie. And we love that
part
scene. That's probably my favorite part of the movie.
Me
so
too.
funny.
Me too.
Yeah.
So funny. All right. So after the bath, he goes down to the table. He completely embarrassed his father's in front of his business associates. And then, so Brian Madison, his father, he's retiring soon, and he decides that he's going to turn over the company control to the cunning VP Eric Gordon. When Billy pleads for another chance, Brian reveals that he bribed his teachers to help Billy pass school.
Yeah.
It's just I might have been a little side note when they're at the dinner table and he's like, now they have to stay overnight. They missed their last flight because you took your sweet ass coming to dinner. And Billy grabs the guy next to him. He goes, well, this guy can stay in my room. I'll tell you that much, huh? He grabs his hand and starts biting on his hand.
So bad.
It's so funny though.
Yeah.
This guy could stay in my room, I'll tell you that. So they strike up a deal. He's going to go back to school, grades 1 through 12, spending 2 weeks in each grade to prove that he is capable of running the company. And I love this part. This is one of the parts I just had. It stood out for me as being so uniquely Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
When he's on the top of the stairwell and they strike the deal and everyone leaves and it's just him and he starts hearing the music and it's Culture Club. And then he just starts dancing to the music and he's just the whole dance all the way going down the stairwell all by himself. It's so funny, so good, and so uniquely Adam Sandler. And if it's like one of those, like either you find it funny or you don't, but I mean, like we found it to be very funny. And that's kind of this whole movie. Like I think your mother would hate this movie probably.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that she hates all Adam Sandler movies. Like she loves 50 First Dates and I think she
Wedding Singer.
Yeah. But this is just too far out there for her. Yeah. So Billy returns to elementary school.
Yeah.
Sings his little back to school song while he's waiting for the bus.
Back to school. I won't sing the whole thing.
To prove to Dad
that I'm not a fool.
So cute. Just those little things. Just you know.
I think they're so funny.
They are funny. Yeah. So he has first grade with I call her with the beautifully bizarre Mrs. Lippy.
I think she's so weird and it's so good.
So she is.
We'll get to this part later, but she like the paste. I mean, it's just so funny.
She's like tons of patience.
Yeah.
Nothing gets her riled up. Nothing gets her angry.
Yeah.
And she's so bizarre, just putting paste on her face.
Yeah, I know. Just randomly.
And she's doing her little Indian dance,
recess,
She's too much.
So funny.
And then, of course, who could forget the puppy who lost his way?
Yes, very important. Surprisingly.
I love his reaction to it, you know, and he's like,
oh my God.
You got a dog, you got a responsibility. And then you know he drops an F-bomb, right? You know, and she's just
kids
like
around him are sleeping.
And she's just like okay.
Yeah. So funny.
Nothing, no reaction from her, you know, just like okay. Yeah. You know. Oh my God, so funny. And then of course Dodgeball.
That is so funny. It's the introduction of like O'Doyle rules. You know?
Yes, I put that introduction to.
I love O'Doyle rules.
Yes.
And
they're playing "Beat on the Brat" by the Ramones during that scene, which is, you know, appropriate. You know, he's beating on the brats. And then you have, of course, the Donkey Kong scene at the cafeteria. Donkey Kong sucks. You know what? You suck. The urinal scene, which you probably didn't find that funny, but I found hilarious because I don't know if you've ever gone back to an elementary school before as an adult, but I guess you wouldn't know this because you don't use urinals. But the urinals are like down here, and you're like looking around, like, aren't there any adult urinals? No, they're all for kids.
Would there be adult urinals?
Like, how did the teachers go to the bathroom in this joint? You know,
faculty.
I guess they have their own faculty bathrooms. Yeah, but you're like, oh, this is terrible.
Like, have you gone to the bathroom in an elementary school?
Yeah.
Like for like parent-teacher meetings or something like
yeah,
that?
I think I wound up just using the stall instead. It was like, all right, use the stall and lift the seat up. Like, yeah, these urinals look crazy. So, but yeah, they show him trying to use the urinal, falling on his butt. It's pretty funny. And then he has, he passes with by drawing the blue duck.
Yeah.
And that's quacktastic. That's for sure. And boom, he has his first party.
I think the parties are so fun.
They are fun.
Yeah. And is the first party when Eric starts plotting against him? Or might be
that's when
second grade.
Yeah, no, it's right after the first party that that you see that he's janitor spying for him.
Right. Which this terrible information, like
Billy likes to drink soda.
Miss Lippy has a red car.
Miss Lippy's car is green.
So stupid.
he's like, what's this one paying you for?
Yeah.
And then Billy passes the second grade with a spelling bee, which is barely, which is a pretty funny thing.
Are you going to the mall later today?
No, Billy, I'm not going to the mall. Please continue.
So funny.
The little girl gets the spelling of couch wrong. He's like, no!
It's so mean. Just a little girl, but that's just the way he is. And we'll see that more in third grade too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the kid starts reading.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like
so
the worst. This is the worst look on him in the whole movie for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little out of character.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I think it's funny. If you think it's mean, I think it's funny. Mm-hmm. But he gets to third grade, and Miss Veronica Vaughn, very hot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they're reading a chapter book, because in third grade you start reading chapter books. And this kid is reading, and he's stuttering, and he just yells this line, and I think it's so funny. He goes, "Today, Junior," and it is so funny. I mean, I get the humor. It is funny, but at the same time, like if that was reality, if that was my kid, sure,
yeah, like
I would be upset. Yeah.
I would beat him to the ground mercilessly, So I love the fact that Veronica pulls him by his ear, drags him out of that class, and like rightly so. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she says, "Are you psycho? Do you not have a soul?" Yeah. Making fun of a little kid for trying to read. Like, are you psycho? Do you not have a soul? I'm like, yeah, really. Like, that's awful. So the fact that like within the next 2 weeks that she winds up falling for this guy is a little
concerning.
A little concerning, which I said to Adriana, Allie, Adriana's her mom. I said to Allie, I said, gee, I wonder if the fact that he's the heir to like a huge, $1 billion company has anything at all to do with her affection for him. Yeah. I mean, yes, he makes a little bit of a turnaround.
I didn't even think about that. I feel like you're really
reading into it too much.
Yeah, it's not about that. It's not. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, maybe it is, but I don't think that's what they're trying to achieve.
No, they don't imply that. That was just my own, brain going there.
I didn't think too far into that.
Yeah. So then we have
the field trip, right?
Well, yes, but right before the field trip, there's she doesn't go to class on Valentine's Day, and they have Principal Anderson substitute.
Right.
And
he gets a bunch of cards from all these little girls in third grade, and then he gets a card from Principal Anderson.
Yeah. And Principal Anderson has a little bit of a crush on Billy, apparently.
Yeah.
So we have Billy's friends still hanging out at his house while Billy's at school. So that shows you what they're such losers.
What kind of friends they are.
Yeah, not good friends. They're definitely losers. And so then they have the field trip, and that's kind of like the turnaround. That's where he really starts to turn around and starts becoming a better man.
Yeah.
So we have Chris Farley as the bus driver, and he's amazing and very reminiscent of Matt Foley. Billy befriends Ernie in class. I love the old lady at the farm.
Yeah, she has like 2 or 3 good lines. Is anyone listening to me? Yeah.
I know who took those lunches. It was that damn Sasquatch.
She's just so out of it. She has no idea what's going on in life. And then I love this part where Billy, like Eddie pees his pants. Ernie. Ernie pees his pants. Billy sees, he puts some water in his pants, and they're like, "Hey guys, Billy peed his pants." And then he goes,
"Hell yeah, I peed my pants. Everyone my age pees my pants. You ain't cool unless you pee your pants."
Yeah. And then, oh guys, Ernie peed his pants too.
All right.
Yeah. And you can see all of them getting on the bus, their pants peed,
So he clearly does that to save face for Ernie. And
but
Veronica sees this and is really like, that was really selfless of him. That was kind of a turnaround. But of course,
the old lady has like the best line here. She's like, "If peeing your pants is cool, then I must be Miles Davis." So bad.
And of course, Billy says, "Oh my God, that was the grossest thing I've ever heard." Let's go.
Yeah.
It's great.
So good.
Anyway, that's a great scene. And of course, I love when you show the bus driver and Norm Macdonald behind the bus eating all the lunches. Like, who would steal 30 bagged lunches? And you should see them. And then when he's getting back on the bus.
Oh my gosh. Chris Farley, and this is so good. It's so good. It's like, "Hey, that Veronica Vaughn, huh?
She's one piece of bleep." And Billy looks at him. He goes, "I know from experience, right?" And he goes,
"No, you don't."
No, you don't. No, I don't. But a friend of mine, her and he and her got it on.
No,
they didn't. No, they didn't.
But you can imagine, right?
Okay. And he just gets on the bus.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
So funny.
So good. He just keeps calling his bluff. Like, no, you didn't.
So good.
Yeah. So
then we kind of have the party, and we kind of don't see a lot from 4th and 5th grade.
It's the 3rd grade party that Carl warns Billy that
about
Eric is up to something.
Yeah.
And that's also when Billy and Veronica begin dating.
Yeah.
And Eric zeroes in on Principal Anderson.
Right. He kind of makes that threat.
Then you have the Jackson 5 ABC montage, which is it's a good. And
I love a good montage.
I do. Who doesn't love a good montage? And that gets you through grades 4 through 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Billy starts high school. Yeah.
So I think it was so funny when he rolls up in his car with this outfit that you can tell nobody else is wearing, this kind of clothes. And he's playing a song that's old, I guess.
The Stroke. He's playing The Stroke.
The Stroke.
Stroke me.
Yeah.
And he's wearing a jean jacket and an REO Speedwagon t-shirt.
Walking like he's the king of high school.
Leaning against his Trans Am.
Yeah.
Super 80s, cool kid.
And everybody's looking at him like,
what a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then he's in class. He's in chemistry or something like that, or biology, and the teacher's talking about
chlorophyll, more like borophyll.
Nobody laughs.
Nobody thinks he's funny.
Yeah.
And then he tells the girl to sit next to him. She's like, "Don't talk to me."
Yeah.
He's like, "Why not?"
Because you're a loser. Did you just say you want to make out with me? This guy over here is talking about chlorophyll, and all this girl can talk about is how she wants to make out with me. I just think it's so funny.
It is pretty funny. And then in the lunchroom, he gets, more of the Doyles pop up, putting on his head, and then befriends the other 2 losers that were the kids everyone used to make fun of before he started.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he goes back to Veronica's 3rd grade class to visit them, and he's clearly just getting picked on, and she realizes that he's having a hard time in high school. And she says to him, maybe when you were in high school and you were the cool kid, you weren't so nice to some of the kids.
Yeah.
You ever think about that? And he's like, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah, I really like how he actually listens to her. He reflects on what she says.
Then he goes and he calls the kid that he used to pick on the most in high school to apologize and say he's really sorry.
Very big of him.
Very big of him. Another turning point for Billy Madison. One that actually saved his life.
Yes.
Because he calls Steve Buscemi's character, who at first is just acting very nonchalant about it. He's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, no problem, sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I like that, great. Hangs up, and he's just like, and then he turns around.
And you see a list on his wall full of like names. And you see him take a lipstick, right? Is it? Crosses off Billy Madison.
People to kill.
Yeah.
That's the list of people to kill. He crosses Billy Madison off of his list.
And then he just leans back. He takes a lipstick and just starts putting it all over.
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny.
Oh my
Something
goodness.
that was so normal and seemed so like heartwarming and like just cute and turned into like such a weird, funny moment. Yeah.
So, Billy eventually. So Billy's rapid academic progress alarms Eric, who blackmails Principal Max Anderson by revealing knowledge of his past as a professional wrestler, the revolting Blob, who accidentally killed an opponent in the ring.
By sitting on him.
Yeah, so he uses this to have Max falsely claim that Billy bribed him. As a result, Billy's dad Brian cancels the agreement and reinstates Eric as his successor. Discouraged, Billy drops out, but Veronica and his former classmates inspire him to return, but only after Billy spirals out of control and returns.
He kind of goes back to his old ways.
Exactly.
And, these kind of terrible friends and doing these like stupid pranks, and Veronica sees like this is not okay, like he's not doing well. And then the little kids show up to Principal Anderson's house, and they're like, we know Billy didn't do this, like do the right thing, basically.
How great is the musical though?
Yes. When Veronica comes back to kind of tell Billy, like, get your act together, she beats him up, and then she really tells him, like, I know you can do this. Like, I believe in you.
Yeah.
When nobody else did, So he's like, yeah, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do it. And there's this, like, musical number, and it's so good. It's
so bizarre.
Yeah.
But it's so good. Yeah.
And the kids show up, and this clown from like one of the first parties.
So in the first party, this clown is on stilts. Like, he falls, and like he hits the ground. At first, you just see everybody like laughing at him. And then they zoom in on the clown, and he's like laying on the ground, clearly very, very hurt, with blood dripping out of his mouth. And you're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And they're all still laughing, like it's innocent. And then all of a sudden, 40 minutes later in the movie, the clown returns during the musical ensemble, and he's like, "Hey kids!
Bet you thought I was dead."
But it turns out I just got a hemorrhage in my head. It's like so weird and so good all at the same time. And the clown joins in on the musical. Billy, we're here to help you. The little girl's doing cartwheels, going down the grass, and it's so uniquely bizarre and funny, and it's just great. It's just another one of his punk rock moments, where it's just like, who thinks of this? Who thinks of this? Adam Sandler thinks of this. That's who thinks of this, and that's why he's as successful as he is today, because he just takes chances like that.
Yeah.
So later, Principal Anderson confesses the truth, and Brian allows Billy to resume the challenge. However, when Eric objects, Billy proposes an academic decathlon to settle the matter. So then you see them all studying. Eric is studying, Billy's studying for the academic decathlon. The other principal of the high school is hosting the decathlon, and he's clearly going through some stuff in his marriage, because he keeps making references to his wife's affair. Yes, his wife cheating on him. And that's, it's a little sad but funny at the same time, his remarks that he's making.
Yeah. It's so obvious.
He's like, if anybody cheats in this decathlon, like my dirty, dirty wife, I'm just going to snap. It's like, okay. All right.
Yeah.
At the end of the majority of the decathlon, Billy's got a narrow lead, and the final round is like a Jeopardy-style quiz. Eric selects Reflections of Society and Literature for Billy. And
I thought it was the Industrial Revolution.
Well, the category was Reflections on Society and Literature, and then that was the category, and then the
question was about the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah,
was it not?
Yeah, the Industrial Revolution in literature.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Billy spews out nonsense, and
he goes back to the first grade story, the little puppy
who lost his way.
Yeah.
And at first you're kind of like, okay, is this supposed to be making sense?
Yeah,
and the audience is
in
like,
the beginning, you kind of yeah, sure.
Yeah, and the audience is like, okay, all right. And then Miss Lippy's like, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I wrote down the whole thing the principal says.
Did you really?
I did, because it's so good.
So extra.
So I know I'm extra, but the moderator says, Mr. Madison, what you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. To which Billy says,
wow.
A simple wrong would have done just fine.
That's funny.
It was very funny.
Yeah.
Then, so Billy selects the category for Eric, which is business ethics.
Yeah.
And unable to respond, Eric suffers a breakdown, pulls out a gun on Billy. And
I think that was so random. Like, nobody expected it.
No.
And it's so, like, so much for, like, an academic decathlon.
Yeah.
And... yeah,
it's very random, but he pulls out a gun, a giant gun. Billy is, but then he's stopped by Principal Max, donning his revolting blob costume.
Yeah.
And then Eric then attempts to harm Veronica, but is shot by Danny McGrath, Billy's former classmate that he had bullied and apologized to.
So he ended up saving him.
Yeah. So after graduation, Billy announces that he will not take over Madison Hotels. Instead, he's entrusting the company to the loyal operating manager, Carl Alphonse. Billy expresses his desire to go to college and pursue a teaching career, thus completing his redemption arc. And while defeated and injured, Eric watches from the crowd in frustration, which
why would he be in the crowd? This guy that pulled a gun
he'd be
on
in jail
you.
for But even if he wasn't in jail, why would he be at his graduation ceremony?
Yeah, exactly.
That's absurd. But the movie's absurd. That's just it. It's and then we didn't mention though, the O'Doyle's going off a cliff.
Oh yeah, that was. I don't even remember when that was. Was that during the academic decathlon?
It was no. I think it was. It was either right before the academic decathlon or maybe during it. But the O'Doyle's every other grade there's like another O'Doyle kid. There's like 4 of them in total who are just all bullies. And there was say O'Doyle rules, and then the last kid, Billy says, O'Doyle, I got a feeling that you and your whole family are going down, and
then they do.
They do. So. Earlier, you saw the bus driver, Chris Farley, throws a banana peel out the window.
Yeah.
And they keep showing the banana peel laying on the ground every so often in the movie. And then finally, you see the O'Doyles in their family trucks here, and they go over the banana peel and then go over a cliff, and you hear them crash. It's a little much.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Like, I know they're all a bunch of bully kids, but I don't think death for the whole family is appropriate, but
But it's funny.
It's funny. It is. So. It's funny. Again, that's very uniquely Adam Sandler, the humor. So there you have it. That was Billy Madison. And I think it's about time for those fun facts.
Yes, I think it is.
Okay.
So, you want to kick it off?
How about you kick it off?
I will.
All right. Give my glasses a break for a few minutes.
Yes. Yeah. During the school bus scene, Chris Farley turning bright red in aggravation was actually improvised, according to Adam Sandler in an I Am Chris Farley documentary or book. Chris, before filming that scene, downed 6 entire cups of espresso, and he would do that in most of his movies to maintain his trademark manic energy. Adam Sandler said of the title character, Billy's the closest I've come to playing myself, which I actually mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Norm Macdonald was drunk in the scene where his character is wasted. So,
I guess he's a method actor.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we at?
Here.
Okay. Though he co-wrote the script, Adam Sandler also ad-libbed a lot of his performance. Director Tamara Davis said, it was important to let Adam be Adam.
Yeah.
That makes sense. When Billy Madison apologizes to Danny McGrath for being mean to him in high school, Danny crosses Billy's name off of the people to kill list. The 8 other people left on the list are all crew members of the movie. Apparently, the kids loved to play with Adam Sandler, often jumping on him and tackling him.
Cute. Chris
Farley's quote, "Good, great, grand, wonderful," is the same quote that his character gave in Airheads. Okay. In real life, Adam Sandler's mom is a nursing school teacher. This is her favorite movie of his. Yeah. Cool. If you look closely around the office, you'll see real photos of young Adam Sandler.
That's cute.
This is bizarre. Charles Bronson turned down the role of Billy Madison's father. Now, that was he's a pretty famous actor from the 60s and 70s and 80s as well. He was like a real tough guy. He was in The Great Escape. He was in The Magnificent Seven, and he played like a vigilante in the 80s when he's a little older. He'd wear a suit and go around killing criminals. Called Death Wish, a series of movies called Death Wish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And but he's a real tough dude. Like he was actually in the military. He had muscles back when nobody had muscles.
Yeah.
Like he was just a real strong guy. And I can't even picture him playing Brian Madison, but nah. I mean, he's an actor. I'm sure he could have done it, but interesting choice.
Yeah. In the famous insult that the academic decathlon judge gives to Billy after giving his speech, he tells him, "Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it." At Saturday Night Live, Jim Downey would often say that to Chris Farley whenever he pitched sketches in the writers' meetings.
That I could see.
That's funny.
That I could see. That's Jim Downey, by the way, who played the principal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a famous writer on SNL.
The lunch lady serving sloppy joes is a reference to Adam Sandler's popular song Lunch Lady Land, which is from his 1993 album They're All Gonna Laugh at You.
Yeah.
Yeah. In his chlorophyll scene, Adam Sandler laughs at the end of the scene and is left in the shot. You want to go?
Sure. Where are we at?
I just read that one.
Okay. So Darren McGavin, who played Eric, was initially unhappy with and regretted being in this movie due to poor critical reviews and only mild box office success. He admitted originally he only did the movie for the money. However, after the film's video release and subsequent television broadcast, this movie gained a huge following and became much, much more popular. So much so that McGavin said it was this movie. I'm sorry. Darren McGavin was his dad.
Oh, okay.
Not Eric. McGavin said that it was this movie and A Christmas Story.
Oh.
He plays the dad in A Christmas Story.
I love that movie.
That fans recognize him the most for. I don't even remember seeing A Christmas Story on his filmography. How did I skip over that? That's like the biggest movie he's done besides this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh. Okay. So yeah, well, it's the only two movies I know him from, so that makes sense. Yeah. So due to its cult following, McGavin changed his mind later and said that he was genuinely happy to participate in this film because it had grown in popularity and younger generations began to recognize him as Billy Madison's dad.
Yeah. I mean, he was good in Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah, he's great in that. Yeah. Adam Sandler, well, we're going to do that, by the way, in December.
This December, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's going to be one of our... So we kind of already decided, we're just fans of holidays. And so in October, there's 5 Fridays. We're going to do 5 either scary or Halloween-themed movies.
Yeah.
And then in December, we're also going to do 4 or 5 Christmas movies.
I think there's 4.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So 4 Christmas movies. And we're also going to do a Thanksgiving movie in November.
One, though. Yeah. Because there's not that many.
There's really, I can only think of 2. And so...
we're going to do...
Yeah, we're going to do...
one of them. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So... Adam Sandler was writing his next film, Happy Gilmore, during the filming of Billy Madison. Towards the end of filming, Adam offered director Tamara Davis to do Happy Gilmore, but she passed on his offer. And David Spade was considered for the role of Frank, that was played by Norm Macdonald.
Oh, okay.
They're all buddies.
Yeah. The 20 categories listed during the final stage of the academic decathlon are English literature, U.S. presidents, My Wife the Tramp, astronomy, baking, burning dog poo, and human response, which I think is so funny because you can see like him looking through the things.
He's going, hop.
Yeah, you can see Billy like hoping for that one. Reflections of society and literature, information systems, chemistry, the Roman Empire, My Spouse is Sleeping Around, the French Revolution, automotive repair, 20th century poetry, calculus, needlepoint, architecture, business ethics, Shakespeare, and I married a common street trash.
Yeah, so, we didn't even mention the part when they light the dog dew on fire on the porch.
I think it's so good.
Don't put it out with your boots, Hank.
Don't tell me what to do, woman.
Don't tell me my business, devil woman. He's done this so many times.
Yeah.
And she's like, don't do it again. Yeah. This poor guy's like a built-in forgetter, you know. Oh my goodness, so funny. Go ahead.
One of the students mentions the video game Mortal Kombat. Oh, we mentioned this. Yeah. Bridget Wilson appeared as Sonya Blade in the film adaptation of the game Mortal Kombat. With Veronica Vaughn, this marks the first time Sandler's character's love interest has a VV name. The others are Virginia Bennett in Happy Gilmore, Vicky Valancourt in The Waterboy, Valerie Varan in Little Nicky, Violet Valentine in Hubie Halloween. Also, there are a number of alliterative female names in other Sandler films, like Lena Leonard in Punch Drunk Love, Babe Bennett in Mr. Deeds, Janine Johnson in Reign Over Me, Daisy Danby in Funny People, Mary McGarrigle in That's My Boy, and Courtney Clark and Sandy Wexler. So, I guess he likes those.
It's a real theme.
Alliterate names.
Yeah, apparently. All right. So, want to just read a few more and we'll wrap it up?
Wrap it up.
Okay, cool. So, Sandler's performance in The Waterboy... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Unlike Billy, Adam Sandler went to college at New York University. He studied method acting at the Strasberg Institute. Oh. The lunchbox and thermos Billy carries in first grade is a 1970s Scooby-Doo themed, which sounds about appropriate. Bridget Wilson Sampras was only 20 years old during the filming of and Universal thought she was too young to play Veronica.
She looks older.
Yeah, she does look older. They wanted a slightly older actress to play the role. Carla Gugino was suggested by Sandler. He felt that he had a good chemistry with Wilson Sampras, so Universal eventually approved her.
Yeah.
Adam was 27 during the filming of this.
Okay.
Want to read one more, and we'll wrap it up?
Do you want me to read this one?
Whatever one you want.
I don't like that one. Okay. Billy Madison was being developed around the same time as Tommy Boy.
The
original working title of Tommy Boy was Billy the Third, a Midwestern. But since this was shot just mere months before Tommy and was going to be released a month before, Lorne Michaels, who produced Tommy, insisted that the name be changed to avoid confusion. Which, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and just another bit of information. They were all on SNL while they were filming these movies.
Really?
Yeah.
That must have been a lot.
But Tommy Boy actually ran a little longer, and so they were having to fly then from the set to New York to film SNL, back to the set on the weekend to film more Tommy Boy, back to New York. Yeah, so Chris Farley and David Spade were getting working 7 days a week.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So, but and both movies are great. We'll definitely have to do Tommy Boy at some point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that about wraps it up for Billy Madison. We hope you guys enjoyed the show. We know we definitely enjoyed making it.
Yeah.
And we enjoy making this podcast, and we hope that you are enjoying watching it, because it's a lot of fun for us. And hopefully one day your kids and my grandkids will watch this and get a kick out of it. So
this is Rewind Gen X Podcast with Matt and Allie.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Allie.
Oh, and one last thing. Next week's movie, in case you want to watch it during the week to catch up and enjoy the podcast with us, is going to be the original Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So if you've never seen Predator, go watch it now, and it'll be on next Friday.
Hope you enjoy.
God bless.